Welcome to the AB Scout Project. I'm Krieger, and this is Off Bravo, and today we've got Kranix. Now, this was guy kind of came out of nowhere for the Studio Series line, and I like it. I'm glad that we got an upgrade. So first, let's look at the figure. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty movie accurate. So really nice, and you can see not a lot of hollowness on him. Maybe a little in the thighs that you have to go looking for, but otherwise he looks really good. I mean, the fact that he is kind of a simple, I mean, probably would have called him a generic if he didn't already have a name and didn't have a somewhat prominent role in the movie. This would have been like a generic, but now he's got his own figure, and so this is pretty cool. Comes with a little gun here, so that's pretty cool. And articulation wise, he can look all the way up for transformation. That's pretty neat. And then part of his transformation is his little goatee here has to fold back for transformation, but that inadvertently gives him a good, you can give a good, talking articulation. So that's kind of cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. Around here, arms are clear of everything because he has no kibble to speak of, which is really nice. All right, he's got that. He's got that. He's got elbows that go all the way up. And we get... and I thought we had no, we don't have wrist rotation. No wrist rotation. All right, we do have a waist. Very stiff, but we do have it. Legs do everything that you expect legs to do. And really, really slight. Like, that's all the ankle tilt you get. It's there, but it's really, really slight. Mostly because of the rotation that you're doing in that area for transformation. But yeah, I think he looks good. I think this is really good. All right, now bring out the only other official Kranix that we've had. Yeah, there's a world of difference between those two. And I'm pretty sure Impossible Toys had one. I mean, it's probably nice if you got it. I didn't do any research into it because most Impossible Toys I've written off because most of the Impossible Toys that I've had haven't been great. I haven't had any of their Quintesson line, but I can't imagine that it was too great. Mostly because their stuff usually turns into a floppy mess in the end. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out his spaceship mode. And here we have Kranix in his jet mode. And he looks like it's cobbled together with a duck bill. Feel like I should be painting this till. But anyway, it's not too bad, honestly. It looks like they took the best they could, and this does kind of look like the original concept that they had as his jet mode from the original drawings, so not too bad. The only thing is, like, his hands are there, but you can choose to, flip these covers back so that at least the hands are covered, but that leaves that open. So he looks better with this flipped out and the hands exposed. So he's got wings, he's got his vertical stabilizer, horizontals, wings, yeah. It's reasonable. He does have jets on his feet. They are not blast effect compatible. So yeah, that is one thing that's missing from this figure is combat ports. So it is pretty much just meant to be as you see it. He only has the one plug-in for his gun up there, which looks kind of awkward. But yeah, I've seen worse. Anyway. We'll bring in the Travel Bravo for a comparison. So let's see what he compares to with a Combiner Wars sized vehicle. So yeah, compacts, a lot. So yeah, not a whole lot to say because it's a jet mode that's kind of thrown together. But yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and do our final thoughts. So is this our new IDW G1 Kranix? Yeah, of course it is. This thing is just a PVC little figure that has no articulation and no scale, yeah, it's out. So, but the real question is, how does he compare to the Quintesson? So we'll bring in the Quintesson. And it's decent. I think he could have been just a little shorter like the old deluxe size. But that's okay. And yes, well, I said that was a real question we want answered. But the really real question is, which Sharkticon looks best eating him? So, we bring in the small tiny Cyberverse, and no, that doesn't look good. Bring in the Titan's Return. Good articulated jaw, good bite. Yeah, I mean, we can see that happening. Bring in the big Cyberverse. And yeah, that's looking like that could be a terror. So you get like 2 or 3 of those. He's done. So from there on, I think we're pretty good. But we'll do the Studio Series. And yeah, it looks pretty good chewing on them. You know, just kind of anyway. Yeah. So it looks good. The third party. The third party definitely, you'd have to worry about just one at that point. And the G1, yeah, he should definitely run in terror from G1. So, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, that's Kranix. It's actually a really good figure. It's definitely worth owning. And apparently I want to be owning 2 because when Amazon said, hey, this is going to arrive tomorrow, I was like, sweet, all right, and better cancel my other pre-orders, and Hasbro Pulse has already started pre-process without sending me an email. So I'm going to have 2 of them. But hear me out. Kranix, and then with a little bit of paint and a little bit of mistransformation, and then we've got Arbalest. Yeah? Comment below if you think that works for Arbalest. Anyway, so let's get him in a good pose here. Yep, let's wrap this up. And that's it for today. Yeah, I do have a lot of fun with my Sharkticons. And next Hasbro, get us a new prosecutor. Anyway, thanks for joining us today on the AB Scout Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.